Welcome back to this week's news. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Zoe. Let's get to the news. Crafted, a curated art and homemade goods market, will be hosted in the Commons tomorrow, November 15th from 10 to 3 o'clock. Parking is $5, which helps support the Green Hill Band. There will be more than 70 vendors selling art, jewelry, baked goods, and much more.
The 2025 Green Hill Winter Concert will take place Thursday, November 20th at 7 p.m. in the Green Hill Theater. Admission is free. Donations will be accepted at the door to help support the band program.
Thanks to the Mount Juliet Breakfast Rotary Club for their $1,200 donation to new teachers on the Hill to help support them through their first school year.
As you may know, this past Tuesday was Veterans Day. We'd like to thank the brave men and women throughout the Green Hill community who served in our country's armed forces and sacrificed for our freedom.
On Tuesday, many groups on the Hill participated in the Veterans Day events and ceremonies throughout the Mid-State. The band performed in the Veterans Day Parade in Nashville while Green Hill JROTC marched in the Lebanon Parade. On Wednesday, we had our first signings of the year. Let's see the recap from the event.
Howdy, I'm here with Avery. And Avery, what does it mean for you? I first want to say just congratulations, but what does it mean for you to be able to represent your state at the next level at Tennessee?
It means more than you know. It's a big blessing, and I'm very thankful for everybody in my life that's helped me get to this point, so yes.
I want to know, when did you know that Tusculum was going to be the place you were calling home?
It really had to be the coach and just the scenery. It's a really community college feel and not so much like a university, which I really liked.
Congratulations. So when did you know throughout your recruiting process that this is going to be where you're calling home?
Thank you so much. And actually, it wasn't until this past summer, and about 2.5 weeks ago when I visited, did an overnight at Young Harris, and I just instantly fell in love with the coach, the teammates. I loved the campus, and honestly, 2.5 weeks ago, I just decided Young Harris.
Thank you, Logan. I'm here with Addison. Addison, what does this day mean for you?
So this day, honestly, is just all I've been working for my whole life. I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old, and ever since I started playing, I knew I wanted to play for the rest of my life. And even if that's just for the rest of my college career, or even after that, this is just a huge accomplishment for me. All I've been working for pretty much. I've always said I wanted to play in college, and for a couple years, I was going back and forth on it whether or not I wanted to. But the fact that it's actually coming true, and I just signed my paper, it's official. It means everything to me. So.
Wow, that's a lot of sports. I wonder who keeps up with all that.
I know, Ollie and Josh.
Welcome back to Sports on the Hill with Ollie and Josh. Basketball tips off the regular season next week on the road. Girls' games begin at 6, and the boys play directly after.
The swim team is in action tomorrow morning at the MTSC Invitational at the Jimmy Floyd Family Center in Lebanon. The meet begins at 10 a.m.
Bowling has 2 matches next week. The Hawks will bowl in Hendersonville Tuesday before a match at Hermitage Strike and Spare on Wednesday.
Cross country finished their season in Memphis last Friday in the state championship meet. The boys finished 15th and the girls finished 21st. Congrats on another great season.
Wrestling has their final preseason match tomorrow at Black Men before kicking off the season next Saturday at Ravenwood.
With the Hawks' first round win last week over Smyrna, football advances to the second round with the Class 6A playoffs. Green Hill hosts Science Hill tonight. Kickoff is at 7 p.m.
Now we're going to do the picks for the Green Hill Science Hill playoff home game this week for Green Hill. Got Green Hill in this game, Ollie. They've won last week. They've had a really good season this year. I think it's going to be a good game. I think we'll win. I think the team's going to be ready. What about you, Ollie?
Got the Hawks as well. Turning around, beating Smyrna. What a great job. I just really think the Hawks are just going to come out and win. It's a home game. Fans are going to be fired up, so let's go Hawks.
Let's go Hawks. But that's all for Sports on the Hill with Ollie and Josh. Have a great day.
This isn't a sports show, but staying on topic, let's meet the Hawks before the basketball season starts.
Welcome back. Today we're previewing basketball. I'm here with McKenna Solomon, one of the standouts on the girls' side. What can we expect to see this year?
Man, I don't even know. Lots of rebounds, lots of defense. I mean, we work on defense like the whole time in practice, so that's what we really care about. Offense will come, so.
All right. I'm here with
Jack McChurch.
Jack. How do you think we did tonight?
I think we did pretty good. You know, we got looking forward to a good season. Got a pretty hard schedule, some tough games to go through, but overall tonight we looked very well.
This basketball season is going to be hot, just like these topics from Harvey.
So, Smart Pass. The digital hall pass is designed to help teachers keep track of where and when their students went and for how long. But do the students themselves approve of this? Let's ask them about it.
I mean, I don't really like or dislike them because I don't go to the bathroom that much during class, so it doesn't really affect me.
Like about it, it doesn't really affect me because I don't take 5 minutes in the bathroom. But possibly, if you're going all the way down there, then it would affect me.
I think it's all right. It's kind of like annoying, but when you have to like really go to that bathroom and you don't feel like doing it, but it's all right.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Smart Pass. I feel like it brings some accountability to those leaving and exiting the classroom, and then I also feel like it's just a good way of tracking, you know, who's out and kind of who's in line, who's next. So I'm a fan of it. It's to me, I think it's been very helpful so far.
I don't see like any benefit of it. I guess it's good, like you can track like where people's going, but like me personally, I don't like it. I think we should just go back to how it was. It's a cool concept, but I think it needs a little bit more testing done with it.
Say one thing, it's kind of really cool to have one. So when somebody needs to go to the bathroom, it's really easy to use. And you don't have to ask the teacher to do it. You can just sign in on your computer and it's right there.
Well, you heard it here first. Some people dislike it, some people like the concept of it, and some people just don't like how it works. But wherever it is, it's here to stay, most likely. Back to you two.
Another hot topic from Harvey, unlike this week's weather.
What's up, Hawks? Welcome to the first two-person weather segment in Green Hill High School history. I'm Max Greer.
And I'm Jackson Glasscock.
Yeah. So, Jackson, you want to hear a little would you rather joke?
Would you rather? How about would you weather?
Tonight we got game day against the Science Hill Hilltoppers. It's going to be a kind of a colder game. It's going to be low of 41 and high of 70 throughout the day. I better see all y'all out there. It's a very important game, last home game we're going to have this season, so everybody better show up. Go Hawks. Saturday, there's going to be a high of 72 and a low of 54. It's going to be pretty cloudy, maybe with a chance of beat-balls. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to be winds up to 13 miles an hour, so stay safe out there. Sunday, more like fun day, you know what I mean? It's going to be a high of 64 and a low of 43. Better than being a high of 67 and a low of 41.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Zoe. Join us next week for the most thankful episode you'll ever see.
Go!